Hello students, good night. I hope that you will find safe at home, stay at home. Today I shall start your first year class mathematics, of which first chapter is set. First I discuss about it. What is the concept of the set, from where set started? What is the set? It is one of the very important question created in the mind when we take the name of the set. From where set develop? ये सेट कैसे प्रोड्यूस हो गया, कहाँ से आ गया, किसके माइंड में कैसे बात बन गई, प्रश्न ये है। सर्वप्रथम जॉर्ज कैंटर नामक फर्स्ट मैथमेटिशियन जॉर्ज कैंटर थिंक if we collect some objects with a particular conditions, then these objects then the group of these objects we called set. What kinds of the conditions he put for the set? He say well defined. John Cantor say well defined collection of the object is called set. Here we use the word in the definition of the set well defined. George Cantor say well defined collection of the objects is called set. What is the well defined? Generally understand what is the well defined. But what is the meaning of the well defined in the set? The meaning of the well defined in the set, well defined means elements of the set be definite and distinct. These two important words used in the meaning of the well defined, definite and distinct. Now the concept of the set can be understood by taking one of the example very easily. If any officer come in my classroom and say, Acharya, please tell me who student is good. Now I cannot clarify there who student is good, because it may be possible I know this student is good, but any student be do hard work at the home and that student be better compared to that. So on the guess I cannot say who student is good, because there is no definite there who student is good. So on this base I can say that the collection of the good students, if we choose who student is good, then I cannot clarify there in that group who student is good. So it is not set. I hope that you understand. It. I repeat it again. If you take the group, or if you go in any class and you want to search which student is good, then you can only guess that this student is good. But there is no any placement of the guess in the set. Here we use definite. There is no any placement of the guess in the set. Property must be definite or distinct. If definite, then I say its collection is in form of the set. But if you take the guess, then that is no set. Now, the collection of the students is a set. Collection of the natural numbers is a set. Collection of the consonant is the set, because all the consonants are definite and distinct. Collection of the vowels A, E, I, IOU. AEIOU. I know here every element is distinct to each other and definite. It is definite that A is vowel, E is vowel, I is vowel, O is vowel, U is vowel. So here it is set. It is set. What is the set? Well-defined collection of the objects is called set. If any collection of the objects fulfill these two conditions, then that collection will be set. If you use guess, then that collection will not be set. I hope that you understand it very good. Now, it is concept of the set. Now I take some another parts of the set, like two elements of the set, notation, set notation or notation of the set, representation of a set. After this, first now we choose elements of the set. From which set form? Those are called elements of the set. Like set of group of students. Now we know that group is formed by student. Group is formed by students. Students are elements of the set. Here students are elements of the set. Now, like if you take a class, we know that class are formed by students. So students are elements of the class. From which set form? That is, those are elements of the set. Now, set notation or notation of the set. Notation of the set. Usually sets are denoted by capital letters. Usually sets are denoted by capital letters A, B, C, D up to Z. Usually sets are denoted by capital letters. Now representation of the sets. There are two methods to represent the set. And set is, the elements of the set are always write in curly bracket. The elements of the set are always write in curly bracket and use the comma. Now, but here there are two methods. To represent the set. Number first, tabulation or roster method, and after this I shall teach you builder method, property builder method. So what is the tabulation method? In this method, we write all elements in the curly bracket and use the comma after each bracket. But the elements which we lost, after that I have not used the comma, like this. These here use comma, here use comma, but I do not use comma here. I write this. It is representation of the set by tabulation or roster method. I hope that you would understand all these concepts very good. And if any student feels the difficulty to understand my language, then that student sure comment in my box. I shall try to clear your difficulties. Thank you very much.